How's it going, everyone? Back with round 4 of the Swiss. And this time we are playing against a matchup that I think Calyrex is actually going to be good in for once. As you can see, there are 3 ice weaknesses on this team. I will say Zacian's kind of annoying. But my thing at the moment, Vini doesn't really do anything here. Like, it can't really damage Palkia. Hates Thunderous. This thing's got Scary Face and Eerie Impulse and Taunt, so it can't Sleep Powder, it goes slow. Gets special attack dropped. Yeah, hates Zacian, doesn't really like Palkia. Not great into Lando. Hates Incin, can't really do anything to Amoonguss, so this is definitely not a Venu game. I'm thinking I'm going to go like Thundy, Calyrex, Incin, Groudon. At the moment, I think makes the most sense. That does leave me a little weak to an Incin lead, mind you. I could also go Groudon, Thundy. Like, Groudon, Thundy, Incin, Calyrex, I think makes sense to me. Like, Calyrex definitely comes here. Thundy also definitely comes, because, like, Eerie Impulse on... I guess I need to be a little bit wary of Landorus. Because my Landorus matchup is a bit sketchy. I don't really switch into Lando. I don't think they lead Lando into Calyrex, though. Yeah, I think I'm content to do this. This just gives me a decent amount of options. And like having Incin in the back lets me reposition if there's like an Amoonguss lead or something I can protect and bring an Incin to eat a Sleep Powder. Okay. They do lead Landorus. That is not what I wanted to see. Lando Palkia is terrifying. Palkia doesn't protect. Palkia does not have Trick Room, which is worth noting. Actually, upon reflection, Palkia is kind of a bad matchup for me. I could see this being like protect Palkia Rockfall with Lando. I think I'd be okay with that. My worry is if Lando sets up a Sword Stance here, actually. I realise I've left myself very open to that. Calyrex Lead would have been quite good here, actually. I could Sword Stance with my own Groudon and Eerie Impulse here. What if they do just KO Thundy turn 1? I get my Groudon to +2. I get Calyrex in for free. And I can just go big Calyrex, right? I actually don't think I hate that. Yeah, I'm just going to Sword Stance here. And Eerie Impulse, the Lando, the Palkia. They do just protect, so this is probably Sword Stance from them, I would guess. Impulse. Good stuff. And SD. Okay. I don't think they're going to have Thundy back end here, so I think I'm relatively safe just to T-Wave and Quake into Palkia. Nothing in their back can switch in on that. I'm not that scared of Landorus, especially given that I've still got Intimidate in the back. Yeah, I think it's this. I don't think they there's no way they max their Palkia here, right? Yeah, I think this is the play. It's almost certainly max Lando. Yeah. This is just going to be about stalling turns here, right? I don't switch is good. Did I need to max there? I maybe didn't, actually. Like, the Spadef boost don't do anything for me, is the issue. Actually, this was a really bad max. I realise now this was a terrible max, and the reason is if they airstream with Lando here, I don't have speed control over their Zacian in the back end. Yeah, this is actually a really shocking max. Okay, we will pick up the Palkia at the very least. I guess it's a case of like at what cost. Because this is going to be pretty offensive. Oh, they go off. They don't airstream. Not airstream there is good for me. That's very good for me. Okay, Thundy drops. This feels like a Zacian switch in. Is the thing. Quake comes out. bonk, you're dead. Oh, I big time did not need that. Max. Yeah, okay, Max there was greedy. I know that for next game. Okay, so we've traded 1 for 1, but we've traded their Palkia for my Groudon, which I think is fine. Okay, get Intimidate down. Station. I don't really care about damage into Landorus, honestly. I'm fairly certain that this guy protects, right? I'm going to Quake in case they don't, and switch into Cataracts, which gives me the option to then get Intimidate back in next turn, just to further safeguard my Groudon. I'm basically playing to be the biggest possible nuisance. They do protect, okay. I mean, the Quake damage isn't irrelevant. And the Airstream, yeah, I'm guessing it's Groudon. Oh, into Calyrex. That's... Oh, wait, no, it's a +1, it's not a crit, is it? Being daft. Okay, Quake. That will end the life of their boy. Oh, that did so much. That's through Protect. Holy smokes, okay. What's it on the back? Incin? I honestly don't hate just swinging with Calyrex here. So I don't think +1 Landorus plus Zacian will take out my Groudon, so I pick up the Quake KO here. Is it worth switching? I don't want to switch my Incin on a Quake here, because I think Incin's really valuable at the moment. I could also Trick Room, actually. Oh, I like Trick Room, I think. Because what have they got on the back? They've got... I mean, I guess Incin can come in. That would make Trick Room a bit difficult. Could it? Not particularly. Yeah, I think I like Trick Room here. I'm going to Quake into this slot and just TR. Because if I Trick Room, it means Calyrex is still alive. And if Calyrex is still alive, then Trick Room's great. Who's this? Incin? That looks like an Incin. Well, not for long. It looked like an Incin. Yeah, there's the Quake. Into Calyrex, yep, dead. Fine. That's fine. This is kind of a hairy endgame. I get Intimidate down on both their Pokemon, so Landorus goes down to neutral. The problem is I'm not killing Lando this turn. I do have to free Fake out into Lando, because this thing hasn't got Protect on it. Will +2 Rock Slide take out Zacian from this range? I feel like it won't, right? Depends on the bulk, I'd imagine, but if we assume it's a bulky Zacian, which most are, Rock Slide at +2 is doing... It's got a Life Orb on it, not a Life Orb. Also doing... Oh, not even nearly enough, yeah. Even at +2, that's not doing enough. Okay. I'm also not doing enough to Lando, is the thing. Thing is, if Lando wants to Earthquake... Another option I have is to Fake out Lando and just Sword Stance here. Lando can't Earthquake, is the thing, without killing Zacian, unless they Protect this turn. I could Sword Stance, because another Sword Stance I think will put Zacian in range of Rock Slide. So I kind of like this, actually, and Fake out the Lando. Okay, perfect. They Protect. Fake out. Bonk. I got the swords on soft, so now Zacian's in range of Rock Slide. And now I'm just going to Rock Slide. And I guess I blitz the... I probably actually blitz the Lando here. I'm more scared of that than I am of Zacian. Bizarrely. They Sword Dance again with Landorus. That's so greedy. I think that should be game over now, unless they crit me with Sacred Sword. Please don't. They don't. It's nice. Rockside double connects. That should pick up Zacian. I am wrong. Lando goes down here though, so it's fine. Level it. Instant will live this. I guess they were hoping that Lando would survive there, and if Lando survives, then I'm in a position where, if they Earthquake, they can knock out both my Pokemon, which makes some sense. But I think they'd need like 3 Rock Slide misses here for me to lose this, which is very unlikely. I'm surprised that Rock Slide didn't pick up, actually. Must be a really bulky Zacian. Yeah. Must be a very bulky Zacian. Okay, they cancel, which makes sense. But also, like, there was a slim chance they win. It's about 1 in 1,000, but there's a chance. Actually, probably more than that, because there's also the option they crit me with Behemoth Blade, and then kill me via that route. Okay, that time I kind of ripped them apart with Max Groudon, right? So how do they counterplay that? Could I go for a TR mode here? I don't hate going for TR in this situation. Well, I kind of like an Instant Calyrex lead. So if I can go Instant Calyrex, I can threaten a Landorus or a Zacian with Instant. Potentially get Trick Room up. I guess if they lead like Incinzation, I might be in trouble there. But if they lead Incinzation into that, I can just switch in my Thunderous in the back and Parting Shot. And then I am fine. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the Calyrex lead here. I guess I can't really lead Instant Calyrex just because of the risk of Palkia. So maybe I go Calyrex Thunderous. That's kind of instant bait though, isn't it? What if I should go... I don't think they'll lead Palkia into me again. Oh, they could do, actually. They could lead Palkia into me. No, because I have the Eerie Impulse. They can't afford to. Yeah, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. If it doesn't work, I can always just change up. But this is never an Urshifu game. I don't think it's ever a Venusaur game either. Yeah, this makes sense. Let's try this. Back-end Thundy. Back-end Thundy is also useful because if I go for the Trick Room route, once Trick Room's down, I can like Paralyzation in the late game. And then win with Groudon. Okay, who's up? Let's get Palkia Instant again. Okay, I mean that makes some sense. I guess the plan there is to fake out the Thundy and just go nuts with Palkia. How do I play this? This is fake out into Calyrex, right? This is always fake out Calyrex. Oh wait, my Instant's faster than their Instant. That's huge, actually. That is enormous information. So I can fake out their Incineroar here and stop them faking out my Calyrex. Which means I can get Trick Room up and stop this Palkia. I don't really care that much about Instant, quite frankly. Yeah, I think I like that, actually. I'm just going to go TR and fake out into Instant. They could blast my Instant to death here, but... Okay, Instant switches. In comes Lando. They're just cycling Intimidates here, which makes sense. But I don't like. There's no way they max Palkia in front of this here, is there? Yeah, there is apparently. This is fine though, because if they KO my instant, I get an Eerie Impulse off, and there's no way they KO my Zacian. Like, I know Palkia is strong, but it's not Zacian. Calyrex. I know Palkia is strong, but it's not strong enough to KO Calyrex. Calyrex is bonkers. Okay, fake out. A little bit obvious, but insurance is nice. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I could have done there. I don't want to switch my back end into a Max Geyser. Incin dies. Goodbye, Incin. Calyrex gets TR up. Okay, there was an incredibly obvious Incin switch in. Oh, sorry, bring Thunderous here now. There's a very obvious Incin switching into the Landorus slot coming up here, because they really do not want to get hit by a Glacial Lance, one would presume. If I had to take a guess, I'd say they don't want to get Glacial Lanced. So this is probably... I mean, if they Max Guard here, I think I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm just going to impulse this thing. If they Max Guard here, they waste a Max turn in order just to get around an Eerie Impulse. Drought. Get weaker, please. Yeah, Lando goes into Incin. They can't pick off my Thundy this next turn. I guess I didn't know they can't if I... Yeah, okay, they just let that happen. That's fine. Impulse down on their guy is huge. It's probably Wormwood, yeah, just to lower my attack, but I'm chill with that. Let's go Thundy. Okay, I don't really want to max Groudon here because I'm at -1, so I might just Swords Dance, I think. Swords Dance, and I'm going to switch to Calyrex. I'm not particularly scared of this at -2. This just gives me a bit of license to start smacking things. Switching to Lando. Wonderful. See, this is perfect, because now what this means is my Groudon's back to neutral, and something in the Landorus slot is eating shit and dying, right? I guess they won it again, actually, it's not back in neutral, but whatever. So they either stay in on a Glacial Lance and die, or they stay in on a Precipice Blade, or they switch into a Precipice Blades and die. They Geyser. Geyser's actually better for me, I think. That's not going to do anything. Holy shit, Calyrex is monstrous. I know that's at -2, but Jesus. That's -2 in Sun as well. In that case, I think I do just max my Groudon here. How many turns do I have left from Trick? I think it's 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said, something is eating shit and dying on the Landorus slot. I'm just gonna Lance. If Lando, basically the reason I'm doing this is if Lando doesn't switch, it is dead to the Glacial Lance, then I Quake the Palkia. If Lando does switch, then I Quake the Incin. Basically. So this is just option coverage. Lando switches, so Incin dies. That's fine. The constant intimidate spam is getting kind of annoying, I'll be honest. But I'll pick this up at the very least. Maybe I could have just gone for a P-Blaze there and not risked... not risked. And not... No, because then I would have died to a Palkia, basically. If I can keep picking off this right-hand slot, Palkia's kind of stuck. Glacial Lance. This will still do a decent chunk to Palkia, even at -1. Holy crap! Oh, the crit was on Instant there, I was going to say. Yeah, it doesn't matter, like -1 Quake is always killing Instant from that range anyway. You're dead. So this is -2 Palkia into a Quake boosted Groudon, which I think should be pretty fine. Hydro whiffs, good stuff. Get outplayed. I mean, this could be Lando, but I think if it's Lando, I just do the same old song and dance with it. Okay, it is Zacian. The question is, I mean, Zacian could protect here. My options now, I think, are either I switch... No, I switch Calyrex into Thunder here. I guess... Well, the problem with that is if they switch Landorus out this turn... Sorry, if they switch Landorus in this turn, I'm potentially in trouble. I'm just going to stay in. They do just stay and protect. I get some chip damage down, which is nice. And I get another Quake boost, which is also nice. Glacial Lance. Maybe we should just hit the Palkia there, actually. Shit, that's a lot of damage. Let's go. Quake. That's a lot of damage. Hydro whiffs again. Simply play better, quite frankly. And now I go for... I think I'm actually going to Rockfall the Palkia here just to get the guaranteed pickup. I think that's the best play, because they want to clear out the Calyrex here so I don't get Trick Room up, right? So I'm just going to switch in Thundy. Could also protect the Calyrex and Quake. Ground's at -2 though, I don't think I'll pick up. Will I pick up from this range? Ground's only -1. If they switch in Lando and Behemoth Blade me, do I die? Okay, I'm just going to Rockfall this slot and... I ran out of time. I should have switched. I wanted to switch into Thunderous there. Okay, protect. They whiffs. Hydro finally connects. They shouldn't do that much. Yeah, fine. Wait, Rockfall was stupid because now I'm just dealing damage to myself. I should have left Palkia where it was actually, and gone for the Quake. I should have Quaked the Zacian slot and switched into Thunderous. Would have been the best play there. I think I may have thrown this actually. I may have thrown this game, which is annoying. Yeah, if I'd gone Thundy switch there, I would have had a few more options. Landorus does lose the ability to KO me here. I need Calyrex alive. That's kind of a certainty. Is there any value to a Swords Dance here? Actually, Lando probably just goes Rock Slide, right? I'm going to Swords Dance. And switch in Thundy. If I get this right, I'm in a half decent shape, I think. If I get this wrong, I'm not in half decent shape, but we'll take it. Behemoth Blade into Thundy, please. I actually probably still die to this, don't I? Yikes, I probably still die to this. I don't still die to this. Let's go Thundy. Okay, big moves, big moves. Frankly, enormous moves, honestly. Okay, I'll go Sword Stance. That's a problem. I also go Sword Stance. Do I P-Blades here or Rock Slide? I think I need damage on the Landorus, right? No, damage on the Landorus doesn't do anything. I have P-Blades. I'm going to T-Wave. Oh, not Area Impulse. I'm going to T-Wave the Zacian and P-Blades, I think. This is probably Protect and Earthquake, Protect and Rock Slide. Yeah. Okay. I could have read that and protected there, but whatever. Rock Slide will kill Thundy. And I will not get any damage on Groudon. This is now a problem. Okay, my opponent has seen that I'm willing to protect Calyrex in front of Zacian. The obvious play for me here is to protect Calyrex and Precipice Blades, right? So I'm going to call that they go for that, and I'm just going to... what am I going to do? I'm just going to... do I protect ER? Okay, yeah, if I'm calling that they're going after Groudon here, I protect and Trick Room, right? Because I don't want to half-arse it. If I click Protect, or... Sorry, if I Trick Room with Calyrex and I don't protect Groudon, they go after my Groudon, I still lose, so I can't kill their Zacian, right? Yeah. I think this is the play. I think I have to hard commit to this read. As long as they don't Rock Slide flinch me here, I think I'm okay. I'm assuming they're going to V-Blade into the... Shit! Oh, they would just let me have it. I could just press Precipice Blades though. It's like Rock Slide's never going to kill me. I guess I would have had to rely on like Rock Slide flinch into whatever the fuck, but yeah, that's game. Right, game 2. That came down to a call there. I kind of wish I hadn't maxed Groudon, honestly. What are they bringing? They've got Palkia. I don't think the 4 I brought are incorrect by any means. I'm not a huge fan of the Incineroar lead. Yeah, Incineroar got kind of flanked by Palkia in the lead there. I could just go back to going Ground and Thundy, honestly. If I can get early damage down on Incineroar, that really clears the way for Calyrex. I think it's got to be Incin here, right? Unless it's Venu. Is it ever Venu here? No, Intimidate was too valuable for me that last game. I guess the problem is I'm not really bringing any ground resists. Venusaur could be a nice mix-up option, but the problem is if they leave like Instant Palkia again, it doesn't actually do anything for me. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the same 4, I think. I could have just played that a bit better, basically. If they need Instant Palkia, we're going to hard read a Lando switch someone. Yep. You have a killing Groudon from this range. I also have to go Incin and Eerie Impulse the Palkia. I feel like there's no way they max Palkia here, right? I'm gonna hard read this switch into Lando and go into Calyrex here, and then just Eerie Impulse the this thing. I don't think they want to stay in here on a oh, what's his face? Shit, they're going fake out, blasting my oh fuck! I could have just killed their oh no, I couldn't because they've got Whirlwind. Oh, I've thrown this. How have I already thrown this game? Holy shit, that's so bad. I guess Calyrex isn't actually in the worst position here. Yeah, they just fake out this turn. Yeah. I could have gone Sword Dance there. Thundy lives. That's enormous. Thundy living there is actually huge. Okay. I don't think instant switches here, right? So my obvious play is just a Trick Room here, right? I could Quake the Incin. No, because I'm going to get Worm-Winded. I'm at -1 attack. I'm just going to Incin here and Impulse into this guy. If they waste more max turns, I'm okay, I think. I need to be a bit more careful with my Incin this time around. Another option I had there was to switch in Incin into the Thundy slot and potentially go for a Trick Room. But yeah, okay, the Eerie Impulse there is really valuable, I think. They won't win again. Yeah, they're just trying to drop my attack here. Coming into Incin doesn't do very much, that's fine. I guess this is just Blitz. Yeah. Okay. Oh, into Incin. Okay. I'm fine with that. Because now I can just passing off the Incineroar. I guess there is slower than my Incin, which isn't great. Do I just Eerie Impulse the I think I just Eerie Impulse this thing again, right? Keep Incin out of range of an attack, so I get a parting shot off. Eerie Impulse again. Okay, so I've stored at their max. Now it's just a case of capitalising on that. Max Geyser, that's fine. That's not going to kill. That's definitely not going to kill. Let's go Thundy. Okay, parting shot. I think this is Groudon. Is it? Actually, no, I think this is Calyrex actually, because this is a pretty free Trick Room, right? They probably parting shot here, don't they? U-turn. Wait, did I just not look at the item on this thing? Oh, it's AV. Oh, I'm stupid. It doesn't have parting shot. In which case, yeah, this is safe. Oh no, this is not safe, because now they can bring in Zation. Yeah. That's a problem. Actually, how much damage am I taking on Calyrex from this? So I'm pretty sure I can survive this, right? I'm taking so much damage on myself, though, in return. The other option I have is to max my Calyrex here. Oh, wait, no, because now I take the same amount of damage. That's a really stupid idea. I kind of want to double switch. Instant on this slot, and then Groudon on this slot, I think makes sense. I need to be careful of spatial rend crits here, actually, I realise. Oh, I should have Paralysation, actually. That was a daft move. That should have been Paralysis on Zacian. Maybe they're Insane. This Landorus is really plaguing my entire team here. I still have Max, but they have Zacian, and Zacian just destroys Max Mons, which is insane. I have Fast Fake Out, which is useful. Beam's Blade. Well, Fast Over Fake Out, at the very least. That's so much damage. I think I read a switch or a protect off that slot, so I'm going to parting off the Instant and just Swords Dance, I think. Switches, perfect. Into Landorus, I'm assuming. And Palkia, interesting. Can't just parting shots off that slot now. That one goes to Landorus. This is a great spot for Calyrex now. Because this is a pretty free Trick Room. Swords Dance, so Groudon back to neutral. Calyrex. I'm just going to Precipice Blades here. I need to start getting damage down and stuff, and if they want to try and switch in their Instant, they're eating a hit for it. Okay, Trick Room and Precipice Blades. Okay, now we can start getting some momentum ticking up. Okay, there's Rippy Q. That's fine, right? That's nothing. They're intimidated. Oh, they're not even telepathy? Oh no, they took damage from Life Orb recoil, sorry. Spatial Rend, nowhere near killing. That's a crit as well. That's not a crit? Holy shit, okay. Okay, now I'm in a winning position, so I have Trick Room up. Glacial Lance happens. And I think now I just do the same thing as I did last time, where I Quake into the Lando slot. I've got 5 turns of Trick Room to work with now. Lando's dead or something in the back's dead. Okay. I think I've got a decent pin here now. And if the Transcendation for late game, I still have Instant and what's his face in the back. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Lando switches, Instant dies here. Instant's cooked. Lando will go to -2. Sorry, Lando. Groudon will go to -2, which is pretty irritating, but I can work with it. I think from this point on, I just hold forwards. I don't think I need to start getting passive at any point. I realise they've still got Intimidate spam going around, but I think part of the reason Max is so useful here is because 1, it guarantees to pick up on Instant, and 2, it means I'm going to hit. It's such a risky play if I just go for Precipice Blades, right? Actually, I don't think -1 Precipice Blades would have killed either there, so yeah, Quake's the right play here. Because now I start to put a stop to the Intimidate cycling. Yeah, Instant goes down. These Landros. Okay, Landros can switch in apparently. But again, they don't have Protect. I'm pretty sure a -2 Calyrex is still going to knock this thing out. Lando Russ, Therian. Let's just say it's Jolly Max Max. It probably is. Yeah, I mean, you're still cooked. You're still absolutely cooked here. So I was just saying again, I'm just going to go Glacial Lance. If they switch in the Palkia, I can pick that up with the Quake. Okay, they switch. What if Glacial Lance actually just picks that up? Probably not, right? They don't protect. Oh, no protect there is sus. Ooh. Please kill Calyrex. I need this. Shit. That's very bad. Yeah, I didn't need to cover that switch, did I? I was too worried about the prep, but like if they switch there, I just get the free pickup with Glacial Lance next turn anyway. Oh, that's a throw, that's a throw, that's a throw, that's a throw. I am throwing. I mean... I don't know if I would have killed there, but they lose their Intimidate cycling here, which is big. I use my Calyrex, which is also pretty big. Ground's at full health though, which is big nice. No, Ization would have been huge dead to that. That's very annoying. I've got my turn of max, so I can still abuse that somewhat. Instant. Lando gets intimidated. Ization gets intimidated. I get intimidated. Other me gets intimidated. How much is left on Trick Room? 2. I think Ization wants to protect here, so I'm just going to Parting Shot for the Landers, and I'm going to go for a Quake into Ization anyway, just for some damage. Yeah, let's protect. Oh, I should have just Quaked with Ization last turn. That's such a bad move from me to not do that. Parting. Okay. Here comes Thundy. Yeah, they Swords Dance. I figured they would. Let's grab that now. Mine's like 6, mine's 3. I'm just gonna, actually T-Wave's a bad move this turn, isn't it? Can switch Instant back in. Save Thundy so I can T-Wave Ization. Next turn, Swords Dance with Groudon. Yeah. That makes sense, I think. Oh, can't wait through this game. If I just hit the Thunderous, the fucking Ization the turn before last, the game is over. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm still not out of this, actually. They've got a twice intimidated Ization. Okay, I get Swords Dance off. This Lando's just been such a problem now. Rock Slide. Connects, obviously. It dies, that's not great. B-Blade, how's this doing? Fair chunk. I mean, Lando's never killing either of my Pokemon from here. I think the only way they kill me is if they double up. So I'm going to play around that. Precious Blades. Shit! I've just called no protects. Oh, I played this so badly. I played this whole game so badly. I should have just killed the Zacian when I had the fucking chance. I had no reason to... Like, if they switch into Palkia there, even if I don't kill the Palkia... Like, I still have a free pickup next turn by just going Glacial Lance and whatever the fuck. That's such a throw. I tossed that game away. I had like a 3v1 in a perfect offensive position. I just threw it. Absolutely threw it. Looks like Mesa P-Blades, Lando, then just Earthquakes me twice and I lose. Right? I could have maybe gone for a Protect there, actually wouldn't have been the worst idea. No, because they can Swords Dance here to cover that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, now they're just Earthquake and I lose. Fuck me. I'm playing so bad today. One game won and then lost from there. Oops. God damn it. I'm fucking 2-2, come on. How am I 2-2? I'm so annoyed. If I just Quake the Zacian on that turn, where I went for the dumb trying to cover everything play, I don't need to kill the Palkia on the switch in there, because Palkia switches in, I've still got like 2 turns of Trick Room. It's gonna die at some point if I just keep pressing the offensive buttons. I should have just taken the hit on Zacian. That's so stupid. I risked my Calyrex for nothing. So what Groudon at, what was it? -2 there, I think? Yeah, I would have been -2, so I was -3 at the end. Zacian. Oh, it's gone. That thing is absolutely gone. Even though it's like max bulk, that Zacian is beyond it. Like, if it's fucking max HP, 4 defense, that Zacian is gone to a -2 Quake. I was trying to cover things I didn't need to cover. That's so stupid. That was so stupid. Like, okay, if Lando probably switches, in fact, Lando always switches there or is dead. But if it switches to Palkia, I don't care. Because Lando can't beat my Calyrex in the endgame. Right? I just needed to get rid of the Zacian. The Zacian was the only target that mattered on that field. I'm so stupid. I threw that so hard. And not in a like, oh, I could have maybe made 1 or 2 plays that would have been slightly better way. In a, like, I had the game. Like, even if Zacian protects there. If Zacian protects next turn, I just go Glacial Lance and Precipice Blades. No, I had another turn of Max afterwards as well. Oh, I completely threw that. Yeah, like even if Zacian does protect there, I have exactly the same play the next turn. I can just go for Glacial Lance and Quake into that, and if they switch in Landorus, I'll pick up the Palkia and the, well, maybe not the Landorus, but I'll pick up the Palkia for sure with Calyrex. I pick up the Landorus the turn after and switch my Groudon into Incin, and then I win. Fuck. I had a guaranteed win. Does that make sense? Yeah, because Glacial Lance doesn't pick up the thing, but if they protect Zacian on that turn, next turn I again go for Glacial Lance and Quake. If they bring Lando in on the right hand slot, then I'm pretty sure Zacian still dies to the double up. Lando is on death's door, and then it's 4 Pokemon versus a dead Landorus, so just Glacial Lance the next turn they can't protect, and then a Palkia that's on 2 HP, and I win that. Or if they switch the Zacian into the Landorus, then I don't get a Quake off or anything, but the Palkia dies, and then again I'm in a situation where I have, let's see, so it'd be, yeah, Lando wouldn't go down, but then Lando would go down the turn after, and then I'd be able to bring in Incin, like, go through some process of paralysing the Zacian, bring in Groudon, play from there, that kind of thing. Yeah, I would have won that in that way. And if they'd stayed in with Zacian, and Zacian dies, Palkia protects, but then, Lando comes in, I kill Palkia next turn, I Glacial Lance and Rock Slide, and the game's like, yeah, fuck, that was guaranteed. And I tried to get too clever with covering options. I didn't need to really protect there. I had such good offensive momentum, I got into exactly the position I wanted to be in, where I was just pressing buttons under Trick Room, and I threw it. That's an absolute toss. God damn it, I should not have lost that. I had a guaranteed win condition. Fuck. Well, I just have to win 5 in a row. Problem solved. See you next round.